was this?
Okay, we were just checking out this I don't know why this more is not working. Now, I'm just okay. So we have this procedure doubler. It prints out a. We ran this procedure. It prints out. It calls the registry, insert arbitrary here. It inserts this. It gets back the URI, and it prints out the URI. And we get the URI here. I can't copy it. Let me hit pause. Okay, unpause. So my copying from the screen, I have a problem. Okay, so then we have another procedure here, which is called up. So we do in our node. Oops, that's VI. Called up. And we want to change this URI here. CF backtick paste backtick escape to our current the registry entry we just made, and then we want to do an R node eval called up. Okay, it printed, got doubler channel. And that's it. Let's just look at the rnode.log here and see if we missed anything. Oops. Huh. Got a lot of noise here. Oh, we just got that. We got the call doubler, but we didn't get, should have printed out 10, doubler of 5. So we did not successfully call the contract. But I got nil back. Didn't get it. That's why.
Okay.
So we don't have this working.
Okay.
Let's try one more thing. Our node deploy. Oops. No, my control R doesn't work. Let's deploy it. And we just got warnings. And let's try propose. Error unknown. Well, we got an error, didn't we? A big error. No space left. That's not good. I'm not sure why we got that. But we can kill all Java. And that said goodbye. We ended it. We can remove dot R node, R space. Remove recursively. And I don't know if we have to do Casper either. There is no Casper. Okay. And then I'll just do a start the node. And we should have it running. Okay. Pre-block handler state. We look good. Okay, so now we want to do a deploy on this, and then we want to do a propose. Success, created a block. Oops, what happened? I don't see it running the code. You got an error? Well, it didn't. It didn't run the code.
Yeah, it didn't run the code. It did not.
Why not?
What might be the error?
Computation ran out of position. How did that happen? So suppose I add a couple of zeros to this. It worked. Okay. Now I can PI call dub again. New boop, paste, boop, escape, pull in right away. So I put in the address now, and then I do an rnode eval called up. And again, I got a nil. Hey, David, I'm trying to get the registry to work here on robot.net.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Priska. Hi,
Hi,
Kaka.
Dave.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Hope you're good.
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Right.
I've just been a bit busy.
Oh, okay. Okay, so have you gotten an out?
Hi, David.
Yeah, I tried running the doubler example of using the registry on robot.net that Joshi ran, and we had loaded the version of our node that Joshi was using onto robot.net. It did change the behavior a little bit. When it ran the oh, it still didn't run it, huh?
Okay, are you getting any errors?
Computation ran out of phlogistians.
Oh, okay. You increase the flow limits of flow price?
Yeah. Still getting that error. I mean, I could make it bigger. Should I try it again?
1 million happens to be a standard amount.
One. Oh. Okay.
I was thinking these warnings have been removed, or are you running the previous version of Node?
I'm running the version that Jordy was running that worked.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. You said?
I'm running the version that Joshi was running that worked.
Okay.
Okay, so so we got it. Okay, so this time it ran.
Okay, that's good. So now one problem I'm having with the name registry is that each time the code is run, a new ID is generated.
Right. Well, you shouldn't run it more than once.
Yeah. So because
That's
for
why
the raw paper,
that's why I'm copying the new ID. And to copy from the screen, I got to put it on pause, or it screws up.
in a situation where you're building an application where you need to pass on to someone an ID. So supposing the button to generate an ID was clicked twice, it means that you're going to have two different IDs.
Right. Yeah, you don't do that. Okay, so this is the new ID. Okay, so now I'm going to do an eval of call doubler.
Have you seen the tutorial we wrote on for beginners in Rholang?
I don't think so. Okay, I added a block. I ran this, and I didn't get any output.
Now, the channel you're trying to search for, is it present in the other file?
Okay, okay, we got, this was still nil here. Still didn't work. In doubler. I don't know why it did.
Are you using a return? Can I see your the source codes for the two files?
Yeah. So I did this eval of call doubler, and I don't see it in the output here at all. Here's where I proposed a block. And this block defined this URI. I put the URI in the call dub, and this should have printed out got doubler channel and printed it out here.
Okay, one thing you're missing is a return channel.
No, I don't think so.
You need a return channel.
Yeah, I have a return channel.
Where is
here.
that? You said where?
Well, I have it.
Okay, you mean out.
I have out here, and I have a return channel here, a doubler channel for the lookup. Okay, so I get the value from the lookup, and then it's supposed to print got doubler channel doubler. Now, it printed this out before, but not since I just added that block. Didn't print anything out.
Now,
If
X is supposed to be what?
Oh, I have to unpause this. That's why. Okay, see, it still gets nil. It's not, the lookup's not working. So it does the lookup in the registry here of this URI. Looks like I got the right URI in there. And then it prints out, got double channel, and it puts the doubler here, which is what it got back. And what it got back was nil. So the registry is not working here. What I wanted to do today was just create a map, a directory where we can keep.
Okay, let's try clearing out the whole tuple space, then rerunning it to see.
That's what I just did.
Oh, okay.
I was getting an out of memory error, some kind. So, I mean, there was a lot of junk in the tuple space. But the proposed block failed with a memory error. Now, am I supposed to have to propose a block in order to access the URI? That was one thing I wasn't sure of, but.
Okay, then let's try deploying and proposing. I know the wait, you just did evaluate.
I did evaluate.
Have you done the deploy?
Not of the call.
I haven't seen your the code where you generated the URI.
Pulled up that row. Okay, and then I propose. Ooh, it worked.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool. So
That's good.
So apparently you can't access the unfortunable names in eval. You have to propose.
okay, I said I haven't seen the other code, the one that has the URI.
Right. Well, this was the same code that we did with Joshi.
Yeah.
Just a doubler here, and this was a problem that we had before that we don't have anymore. So I'm gonna take out this other code. For some reason, it wasn't printing the standard out, but now that's working. Okay, so the doubler is out there. It's in the registry. We don't need to put it in again. But what I wanted to do actually was to make a map and put the map on the registry. And then use the map to store the use the map to store the addresses of contracts. So for the name doubler, I would store in it the URI for doubler. Did you have something you wanted to do today, David? Okay, we confirmed. We did. We got the registry to work. That was our first thing we wanted to do here.
Okay, I wanted to see the updates on the social ledger and to have something like a walkthrough. I just went through the log notes and I saw a lot of activities using JavaScript. So I wanted to like know what's up or get a walkthrough or something.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're starting with the Dig Life instance of the social ledger. Okay, that's the first one we're developing. Okay, and that's this instance here, where we have this frame.
Okay, is this JavaScript?
Yeah, it's JavaScript, but
Okay.
what it does is it puts in the frame here. It's putting the Mattermost in the frame here. Okay, so well, these are all channels, but these can be different kinds of services. Let's see. Open chat, announcements, decision making. I don't know what that is. Probably another Mattermost channel. But we're putting the Mattermost in the frame here. Yeah. And then over here, we can open the support group. We can open the app in a new window. We can look at the social objects in the dashboard, or we can see the whole on a chart. So we don't have to type /dig in order to look at the holonic chart. It should show it for the channel. Now, I don't know why it didn't zoom in on the channel. Looks like there's a problem there. Oh, well.
Can I see the source codes?
Okay, so, well, this is the Dig Life portal. It's under the Dig Life account on robot.net. So we're in Home Dig Life portal. We have the remote set to the repository where it lives.
You could paste the link to the GitHub repository on the chat.
Yeah. Let me put that in the CoLab social ledger channel /dig link portal GitHub. And I guess I can put that in the chat too if I can find the chat. Okay, and where it's running and being developed is in Code Sandbox, which is really cool. And that's where I'm running it here, is in Code Sandbox. But here it runs it in a small window for you. This links to GitHub. Okay, there's no changes. So everything should work identically on Robot. The variables may be what version of Node is running. I'm going to try the console here. I can't type in the console. Looks like I can't type in the console.
Why is that?
I guess it's just for output. It's not for input.
Oh, okay.
Because you're not supposed to. Well, I don't know how you do things. But the basic problem that we have here is that the files, where's the files? In the package.json, okay, they have dependencies here, but they don't have the development dependencies. When you're running Vue, it does pre-processing of all your stuff. So you need to have a bunch of development dependencies. And what we're haven't been able to get it to do is run. Okay, and first of all, if I try to run the stuff directly, I get index.js. Okay, I get this error here, unexpected token. And that's because this is an ES6 feature is import. Doesn't understand import.
Oh, true.
Okay, so in order to run ES6 on here, I created a file run.js.
Was it caught you wanted to type?
Cat. Okay, and that requires Babel register and then requires index.js. And that forces it to do the ES6 conversion or support. I tried using an option on Node for that and it didn't work. This was the only way I could get it to actually run the ES6 code. But if I do a run here now, we get an error. Plugin preset files are not allowed to export objects, only functions in file path. Okay, and I entered an issue 2 hours ago in the Code Sandbox client, repository, and I'm waiting for a response.
Okay.
So this is kind of stalled right now. But basically, what happened is we got all kinds of undefined when we tried to run it. And gradually, we added packages. We installed packages with the dash save dev option, because all the instructions we found loaded all this stuff with save dev, and that put it under dev dependencies. So when you develop something, you need all these helpers, but when you deploy it, you don't need them anymore. Right?
Yeah, I saw somewhere that import doesn't work on the browser. You're using import, right?
Import is an ES6 feature, and I think a lot of the browsers do support it, but this is not running in the browser. This is running on with Node.
Okay. Okay.
But I think, yeah, I think I think Chrome and Firefox support it. Some versions of I think Chromium may not. I can't remember exactly, but in any case, we're not running in the browser. We're running on, or we're not running on the browser right now. I mean, obviously, we're just running Node. And the import requires an ES6. So what happened is we installed all these dependencies one at a time until we got everything defined.
Oh, okay.
And we might have some extra ones in here now, I don't know. But, you know, we kept getting we kept getting undefineds until we added all these. And now we're stuck on that new error. And I haven't been, I found some places where people get that error. But basically the help they provided was no help at all. I have a feeling that you have the wrong version of something here. And since the dev dependencies, you know, in Code Sandbox, you specify when you create a sandbox that you want to use Vue. And it handles all the dependencies in the background. You don't have to worry about it. And it doesn't tell you what the dev dependencies are. So until we can figure out what version of everything we're supposed to have so that it works the same in the sandbox. And it has to work the same in the sandbox because that's where the development is being done. And this is a really cool development environment. We can cooperate. I can see you typing on the screen. I can figure where you are. So we can really do collaborative editing of the files and the app. So it's just a matter of trying to get it to run the same, and hopefully we'll get some response from them on that. The other thing that we worked on today was the was the Nginx configuration. In order for the dashboard to run, Mattermost has to be run in an iPhone.
I was thinking Nginx is for PHP.
No, that's what we're using on Robot.
Yeah, I was thinking it's a server similar to Apache,
Yeah,
right?
it's like Apache, right? And normally PHP is on Apache. The rewards, the first app that I've seen PHP running on Nginx. But basically, on a Cloud Run machine, which the host name is my, in this case it's my divvydow.net. The Nginx directory is sort of in Cloud Run system, sort of in a non-standard place. It's in Etsy Nginx applications. And the applications have these long names. You can see at the top here, configuration files. So we do a grep-l, which just prints the file name, looking for RChain divvydow.net. And it looks like the screen died. It looks like my session timed out here. It's going to die. But it gives us the file name. We VI'd that file name, and basically had to just change 2 lines in it. We removed the line, which we actually commented out. The X-frame option, same origin, and we added the line proxy hide header content security policy. And that allows us to run Mattermost in Cloud Run in an iframe. Okay.
Okay, that's good enough. Can you send me a link to the repository or to the code sandbox instance?
This guy. Now, if I share this, if I get the share link on this, why don't I just I'll just send you this link for now. I don't think you'll be able to update it.
Yeah, there should be somewhere to make someone a collaborator or something.
Yeah. And there's a chat here. Collaborators can chat. I'll just add this to the log here. I'm sure we already have this in here. Okay, and apparently you just open the GitHub in your own sandbox. You know, you can just create a sandbox. There, some of these screens.
Okay, I think I have edit access to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you type in the chat?
I have to sign in to GitHub first. Do that. Where's the chat? I can't find any chat window here.
There's a chat here. I don't know
Okay, I can't see those. I can see that part. Or do I have to scroll down first? Let me check that. I can only see dependency. I can't see chat.
Okay, so you're probably not sharing. What file are you looking at?
You're in package adjacent. I'm currently inside of package.json.
And I don't see your cursor.
Let me try to make a change or add something. Oops, can you try refreshing that because the changes were made in my screen.
I don't. Changes may not be saved. Oh, I didn't make changes. Okay, now I'm looking at index. I go to package. I don't notice any changes.
Okay, it seems it didn't take effect. Oh, do I have to save that first? I was thinking it's auto sync. Do I have to save that first for the changes to?
Not when we're coding together.
Yeah, I thought so too. So
Yeah. So oh, here it is. Editor URL.
I thought this was the one you dropped.
This looks like it.
So which did you drop?
It's the same address. Oh, S.
Yeah, there's an S in the one you dropped.
Right. And the editor URL here has an S. Huh. Edit uncode. Oh, there's a button here. Weird. When I don't know, when Yokimi was in here, I could see him. So if I go to index.html, let's go to index.js. Index.js. Okay, I can add a comment here. This is the end. And you can see it recompiles it. It restarts the app. But it remembers who I am or something. Unhandled rejection error. Oh, I hit a bug. That was working. Wonder what happened. Network error. Unhandled rejection. This is the end, my friend. Welcome back, Jim. So it remembers me. But when I click the gear here, we had an error. Oh, Joachim's working on it.
You said?
Joachim's working on it.
Okay.
You can see what I typed.
I don't think so. Let me try that.
Look at the index.js. And there's, at the very bottom, there's a comment. This is the end, my friend.
No, I can't see that.
Huh.
That is supposed to be on line 22, right?
Yeah. So
No,
I
I
have to hit the save, huh?
I guess so.
But that's not the way it was when Joachim and I were working on it. Also works on Medium. What do they mean? I don't know. I don't know what we did for the real-time editing. Live. There's a live button here.
Oh, okay.
Your team is live. Oh, there's a different link for live. Oh, I never shared the other link. I didn't.
And I think the live works with sessions.
That's the original one. Here's the live one. Be careful, don't break it.
Yeah, but it works with session, which means that after this session, it will no longer be valid.
No users in this session. Invite them. Okay, well. Now we know how to do live session anyway. What's this configuration files?
So I think now I can see your changes.
Oh, what was that?
Okay, it's getting pretty late here. It's past 11.
All right. Editable with UI. I don't know. I guess we might be able to find some more information on the configuration here, but I don't see it. I mean, we can get the package.json. We can get. The babel.rc we can get. Now the babel.rc is the same, right? Yeah,
Yes.
what we have. Other configurations. And we can't see these. All right. Very good. I guess we'll call it a night.
All right then.
Take it easy, guy.
All right then. Try to check out the Rholang crash course tutorial video we made.
All right. You think I need it?
No, not really. I just wanted you to see to just check it out. That's it.
All right, guy. Later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right.